You already wrote your first C++ program. Now let's understand what happens when you build and run it. In code blocks, you will see three important options: build, run, and build and run. Build prepares your source code. Run executes the program. Build and run does both. But how does source code become a program the computer can run? At a beginner level, think of three stages: compile, link, and execute. First is compile. The compiler reads your C++ source code, translates it into a lower-level form, and checks it for errors. A missing semicolon or another syntax mistake can cause a compiler error. Next is link. Programs often use code from libraries and other components. The linker connects the pieces your program needs and prepares the complete executable. Finally comes execute. The executable program runs and you see the output. Remember the flow: source code, compile, link, executable, execute, output. Now let's break apart our first program. The first line is #include, followed by iostream inside angle brackets. iostream is a standard C++ library for input and output. A library is a collection of useful code that we can reuse instead of creating everything ourselves. Next is using namespace std. This lets us use standard library features more easily. For example, we can write cout instead of writing the standard namespace name every time. Now we have int main. Main is the starting point of a normal C++ program. When execution begins, it starts from main. After main, we see curly braces. The opening curly brace starts a code block, and the closing curly brace ends it. Everything between them belongs to main. Inside the block, we use cout. Cout prints information to the screen. When we tell cout to display "Hello World," the words inside quotation marks are the text that appears on screen. The semicolon marks the end of the statement. We can use cout multiple times. If we print hello and then world without a line break, the result is hello world on one line. To move to a new line, we can use \n. We can also use endl. Both let us place the next output on a new line. For example, we can print a name on one line, the language on another, and a welcome message on a third line. This is called formatting our output, and it makes information easier to read. So now you understand the complete journey. We write source code, the compiler processes it, the linker connects the required pieces, an executable is created, then the program executes and produces output. And inside the program, libraries provide useful functionality. Main provides the starting point, curly braces define code blocks, cout prints information, and endl helps organize output. You are no longer simply copying Hello World. You are beginning to understand how a C++ program actually works.
Thanks for watching. You can watch our latest uploads. Want more of us? Don't forget to like and subscribe.